Shalom, shalom. Uh, Giving praises to the Most High God. Today is 24th of JAN. And in this video, I want to show some the genealogy dealing with from the time of Adam through the time of Shem, and this gonna be part one. And there will be a part two. And we're dealing with the first chapter in the book of Chronicles, uh, trying to expound the nations that came from the beginning of time. Who all were they? What time frame did they come in? And I'm gonna show you a PowerPoint presentation that I've done, and this is just my footnotes. I mean, learning the beginning of time. So I'm gonna start, and I'm gonna go to my PowerPoint and show you what it is that I'm studying. I share my screen, and right here, I'm showing you the PowerPoint presentation that I put together. This is about First Chronicles timeline of ancient journey, and purpose for this timeline is to show who existed during the beginning of time. I'm gonna go through each slide showing you the genealogy, what is the what's mentioned in the genealogy, and what is the purpose for certain names being mentioned to cover the event that took place during these timelines. So we start right here, and let's get it. In this slide right here, right, this is the genealogy of Adam to Esau. Reading First Chronicles, first chapter is giving an outline to specific nation's genealogy. But when you get to specific nation genealogy, the Most High is giving record of what was recorded during the timeline. In my footnotes, I can read each tribe that came from different nations, but I will elaborate uh, the recorded information that is given on certain nations that the Most High is founded on, beginning from the first chapter of the book of Chronicles all the way to the 29th chapter. This is going to be a long PowerPoint presentation. I pray that the Most High keep me in the journey of being persistent in my conquest of understanding each genealogy timeline of recovery information. So this is how I want to present my presentation, is to go to every record that's mentioned in genealogy and then to elaborate on certain people that's mentioned in the genealogy, what event is taking place during these timelines. So that being said, we go to slide 3, and we're seeing right here Says, I read in the first chapter of Chronicles, the Most High is giving genealogy of Adam's generation. But I know that in verse 2, Kenan Mahalil, their Kenan name is spelled completely different in the book of Genesis 5:12. Cain lived 70 years and begat Mahalil. So I'm just looking and identifying specifics and certain things that is just curious. Because if you look throughout the names that's mentioned in the book, uh, they spell different. And the only thought that I could have for that information is based upon the incorrect spelling, right? And the reason why I say this is because of the fact that when you look in the names, they had Hebrew names that the system that they used was Paleo. And each name has a meaning in the reference to it that we can see when you look according to the Paleo Hebrew, that each letter has a meaning and is defined in a characteristic or trait of that letter. And in such thing as like when you look at the word A, which is the first letter of the Paleo Hebrew, and it tells you that hold on. If you look at it, the letter A in the left is the defining of an ox, strength, and leader. That is house, Gamal is foot, camel, and pride. So each of these letters, they are defined from its meaning. They give meaning to individual's name. So when you look at the name of Canaan, his name is spelled with a C in Genesis 5:12. And if you recognize throughout Paleo Hebrew, those names, that name Pacific, Canaan is not written with a C. With a K. So the only thing that I could come up with is that the fact is that these names has been rewritten and the alphabet system that they're using is not an origin system. You know what I'm saying? So when we look at it, the names, what we're going through, a lot of names is being mistranslated and have a significant meaning in a different language. And how do we know that? Because if you look according to the Paleo Hebrew, the alphabet system is completely different. A lot of letters that have been used in the English alphabet is not used in the Paleo. So there's a complete difference in reference names or how we supposed to use uh, the translation. How's that? And hopefully we discover more information and recognize things where we can come to an understanding.